Hey everybody, Britical Saiyans here, I'm Matt.
And I'm Jonah.
And today we have the yellows. So in the last video we covered the reds. So it is the yellow turn. So we have to start off with the Tangs leader. I'm a big fan of this card. I think this really has potential.
It is really good.
Yeah, definitely. So it's got two autos. So its first one is, when it attacks, you can choose up to one card from your life, add it to your hand, and then draw one card. So you can add a life, draw a card, or add no life and draw a card. So it's, for those who remember the promo Broly that did not leave the format for such a long time.
Yeah, yellow Broly.
It's basically that for its first auto. And then its secondary auto, once per turn, if your opponent has one or more energy, when your opponent activates an extra card, you draw one card.
Which is really good.
Yeah. It's a crazily good on its unawakened side. And then its awakening is 4 or less. You choose 2 of your energy and flip it over, which is one of my personal favourites for awakening. I just prefer it. I don't know why. It's just like
it's really useful. So
yeah. Oh god, yeah. So then we flip him over. So it's got Super Saiyan Gotenks display of mastery. So auto attacks, it draws a card, and then it has 2 more autos, and they're both once per turn. So the first one is, when your opponent activates an extra card, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. That's just nuts. And then its other one is, when you activate Union Fusion, this card gets 5k in crit. So
pretty good.
When you do what a deck is supposed to do, this becomes a 20k crit. Awesome. I don't know if people are going to agree with me on it, but I really do see this leader being very good when it drops.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, I very much see this leader being used quite a bit. Like, even if you don't get the 5k in crit from it, that's not the big part. Like,
no,
it's just a bonus.
It's, as a standalone yellow Saiyan leader without its other auto, it's fine. The rest of it you can do without doing its 5k in crit.
Yeah.
So it's whether the actual deck complements it enough, or what? Have I got that right? What's the word? Yeah.
Yeah, compliments.
Yeah. It's worth it, but from what I saw on Facebook, the deck itself seems like it's very good as well. So don't have to use this for its other auto. Just as a standard yellow Saiyan is nuts.
Yeah, just as a yellow leader, it's pretty good.
Alright, on to our next card then.
Yep. So we have Cinch Enron, finally.
I'm so excited for this.
So it's got 2 autos. The first is, when it attacks, look up 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 Shadow Dragon from among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, search power.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, choose up to 1 yellow Shadow Dragon card in your battle line and switch it to active mode. Which again, very good.
So its way of drawing on its unawakened side is the searching and adding a card, which is the same as drawing, but like not at the same time. If you whiff, it's obviously not a draw, but
yeah, it's a targeted draw.
Yeah. And then this other auto just reminds me of the old Freezer back in set 1 that just untaps thing that's the end of the turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. The Emperor Freezer.
No, the common one that just did it, not the rare one.
Yeah.
Was it Emperor Freezer?
Yeah, because the other one was Golden Freezer.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, his Awaken is at 3 or less, or if you have a yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 4, you can draw 2, get an energy back to active mode, and then flip him over.
So good.
Yeah.
That awakening is nuts.
Just a bit. So, on its Awakened side, its first auto is when it attacks, you draw a card. Second auto is at the end of your turn, choose all yellow Shadow Dragon cards in your battle area and switch them to active mode. Okay. And then active main, you pay 6 yellow, play up to 7 Shadow Dragon cards with different card names from your drop area.
Yeah.
So yeah, just flood the board with Shadow Dragons, swing the board, and then restand it at the end of your turn.
There's one thing I'm upset about. I don't have evidence to show that that was basically the effect that I said ages ago.
It would involve a lot of digging.
Yeah, it's... So, I was just like, yeah, give it a cost and just let it play out some Shadow Dragons. And you were like, nah. But it would, yeah.
I thought it would be a Shenron style leader.
Yeah.
Just with the negative, Dragon Balls.
Yeah, which would have made sense as well. But I really want to have the evidence that was like, yeah, that was basically something that I said, but can't dig that out. It'd just take way too long to find it.
Yeah.
But no, I am very excited for this leader. But if anybody's like, for those long-term subscribers, you know that I've been waiting for an Omega Shenron, Cinch Enron leader for a very long time.
Yeah. It's the one part of GT we've just been like, come on, get it over with.
Yeah, it's like I just want to see what they will do, and now we have it. Right, so we're starting off with our battle cards now. So we got Super Saiyan Broly Legendary Unison. So obviously there was going to be a Broly Unison card. Initially, if there was going to be one, I thought it would have been green because that's where Broly initially started out, but it's a yellow. So you can pay 2 to bring him out, or pay 2 and X amount.
Yeah, so at least 2.
Yeah. So plus nothing, activate main, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. Yeah. Does that remind you of the leader? That got that errata? Yeah. And then it's -1, activate main, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 5 or less in rest mode, and KO it. Yeah.
Like that's more tame because it has to be something about barrier. So
yes, like having 5 or less is a lot of options. Like usually it's 4 or less, 5 or less. Well, sorry, 4 or less or 3 or less is normally what I see, and that's also what I remember. Don't like.
Yeah, they don't usually go above like 4 cost on most things.
Yeah. So having 5 or less is a big jump up.
Yeah.
Alright, so on to our next card then.
Yeah. So we got SS Gogeta Dynamic Unison. It's an SR. Well, at this point, SRs are basically commons. It's got a specified cost of 2 minimum and 15k. It has a permanent. So if all of your energy is in rest mode, your mono yellow leader gets plus 5k during your opponent's turn.
Leader cards.
Yeah. Leader card, same difference.
Yeah, I still can't work out why there's the S. Like, the only thing I can think of is future-proofing.
Yeah, well,
But at
that's
the same time, it's like, but it says mono, so it's like, what? I don't know.
It is a bit.
It's probably it's a typo, isn't it? Surely.
I think it's just because of like they just put cards on the end of everything, don't they?
Generally, yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. Oh well. So yeah, its auto is once per turn. When your opponent activates an extra card, you add a marker to this card, which is nuts. For +1 marker, you've got active main. You may choose 2 yellow cards in your hand and discard them. If you do, draw 2.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, just let you swap cards out.
Yeah.
And then for -4, active main, during your opponent's next charge phase, your opponent can only switch up to 2 energy to active mode.
So crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nuts. Ugh. Also, for that Cinch Enron with having the its awakening, there's only one Unison card that can meet that requirement, isn't there? Specified cost of 4. And it's this one here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's another one in the list somewhere, but...
no, yeah, it's just...
the Mikki Bora.
Yeah.
The Mikki Bora plotting revival. So it costs 4. It's long words. It's got 15k power. Blocker. Auto. Once per turn, when this card loses a marker due to an opponent's attack, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and switch it to rest mode. I like how it says cards. So you can be like, I'll target your energy. I'll target the battle card. Oh, you haven't attacked with your leader. I will target that leader.
Yeah, that's the gross part about it.
So your opponent really has to be careful in which order they attack with things against this.
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, we'll swing it to make it lose a marker. It's like, great, you lose a card.
Yeah, it's definitely just going to be targeted down by skills only. I really... The only time anybody would ever swing at this with a battle card is they know for a fact it's going to die.
Yeah.
I feel. Unless they really, really need to kill it. But it is once per turn, so it's like they could do it, sacrifice a card, and then just kill it.
Yeah.
But still, that is just a crazy auto. But it's an SR, so, you know, it makes sense. So, it's +1, activate main. You draw a card, then you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and that card can't be switched to active mode until the end of your opponent's next turn. Very nice. And then -4, activate main. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, gain control of it, and switch it to active mode. I'm so glad that one doesn't ignore barrier.
Yeah, that would be scary.
Like, my god. That's just a crazy Unison card.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the 4 cost, though.
Oh yeah, like it would have to be a 4 cost for all it does. If it was any lower, it would be too easy.
Yeah. Alright, on to the next one.
Yep. So we've got Son Goku Absolute Annihilation. So it's a free drop with 20k power. It has to be paid by paying 3 yellow. It's got Deflect, Barrier, and Unique. And its opponent is, if your lead card is yellow, your opponent can't activate extra cards unless you switch one of their energy to rest mode.
So good.
Yeah, this card is going to get so much use, because the fact that it's got Barrier and Deflect as well, just, ugh.
Such a good card.
Like, you wouldn't swing with it, you'd just be like, pay free.
Yeah,
Your
opponent have to find a way to attack it in active mode.
Yeah, either attack it in active mode or use effects that get around barrier. So,
Yeah. But
sure.
So, it's only a rare as well. Like, this set is an expensive set.
Yeah.
Right, just I feel like that's going to be a very expensive rare.
Oh, yeah, like, he got a lot of attention on the Facebook when he uploaded it. It's like, yeah, that is a card everyone's going to, like, get and keep.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. It's me now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next card is Technique Change Sun Goku. So it's a free cost, 2 being yellow, 15k power, unique, which seems to be cropping up a lot at the moment. Like, a lot of cards seem to just have unique. So activate main, pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is a yellow Saiyan card, and your opponent has 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. Activate main, pay 2 yellow, play up to 1 Son Goku Absolute Annihilation from your deck on top of his card in active mode, and then shuffle your deck. Oh look! Oh look! I was gonna play this thing that has deflect, barring, unique, and then the permanent.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so you can just either pay free to bring this out from your hand, or you can pay free to get it from your deck.
Yeah.
Essentially, because you pay 1, bring it out, and then pay 2 to get it from the deck. So you're still paying free to bring it out. It's just more like, if you don't have it in your hand, you can do it by this.
Yeah, you can get it from your deck if it's not in your hand.
Yeah. So, that, I mean, it does require your opponent to have 3 or more energy, so you do have to wait till turn 3, turn 4.
But worth it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So worth it. You might not even want to run this Goku. You just run the 4 copies of the Annihilation, but, like, I know that's just down to deck choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's more if you have space, because you can just use this Goku as like a attacker before you go into Absolute Annihilation, or just as more yellow in the deck.
I wouldn't swing with it because it doesn't go in. Oh wait, it does go to active mode. Yeah, okay, swing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice the active mode. Well, I did. I just completely forgot. I do that a lot, don't I?
Just a bit.
Alright, so on to the next card then.
Yep. So we got Son Goku Adventure into the Unknown. So it's a 1.5k, and its auto is add 1 card from your life to your hand. When this card attacks, you gain 10k in crit for the turn.
So yellow has their Gohan now.
Well, they did anyway. They had Krillin.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Oh yeah, so now they have 2 10ks in crits that self-awaken.
Yeah.
Okay. So next card we got Counterblast Son Gohan. Oh, sorry, we're playing Vanguard now.
If he's in your life, he's already counterblasted.
So you pay 1. Right, it costs 1. He's 4k. He's yellow's super combo that costs 1. Also, if your leader card is a yellow card and your life is at 4 or less, when this card is used in a combo, you choose one. You can either draw a card, or during your turn, if your opponent has 5 or more cards in rest mode, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode, and KO it. And then its other auto is, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode.
Oh, look.
Yeah, no, yeah, but it's overall, it's during your opponent's turn, so you play out during your turn, put something in rest mode. but then you have to, it's in your opponent's turn for you to KO. So it's like its first auto is just there, so you can try and kill something off or lock it down or do something like that. But
you can do both in your turn.
It says when this card's using a combo during your turn, your opponent has 5 more cards in rest mode. Oh, it's during your turn, not your opponent's turn. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
They always go off during your turn, so that like it gives you an advantage using it during your turn, and that you're not like doing because the other effect is really good, so it's to stop you from doing it during your opponent's turn.
Yeah. Alright, so that was just me being a tit again. So you play it, put something in rest mode, combo with it, kill it off.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Pretty much. Like, it's not bad, so.
No, it's very good.
Alright,
on to the next card.
Yep, so we got Sun Goten Flash of Brilliance. So it's a 3-drop with 15k. And it's got the active main of if your leader is a yellow Gotenks Adolescence, and you choose one yellow card in your hand and discard it, add this card from your drop area to your hand, and you can't activate the active main skill on copies of this card for the turn. Also, if you discard it, you can add it back, as long as you're using Gotenks.
Okay. Well, that's because it's based on the Union fusion, isn't it? So it's to have a Goten back to your hand, isn't it, to do the fusioning with?
Yeah.
So it's just more targets, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Alright, so our next card is Sun Goten the Eager. So it's 2 cost 15. Activate main. If your leader card is a yellow Gotenks Adolescence card, and you discard this card from your hand, add up to 1 yellow Trunks GT card with 15,000 power, and end your cost of 3 from your deck to your hand and shuffle your deck. So you can use the Flash of Brilliance to pitch this, get the Flash of Brilliance back, and then get a Trunks.
Yeah. I think it's really annoying when they say if you discard this, because it's like, well, do you have to use an effect to discard it, or can its own effect discard it? Like, that's what always bugs me about these cards.
I feel like if you discard it off another effect.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're discarding it then. But I don't know. I see where you're coming from.
But yeah, I think you are right. With Flash of Brilliance, you could discard the Eager to add Flash of Brilliance, and then the other one would go off to search Trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to our next card then.
Yep. So we got Pan the Earnest. It's a 1-drop of 5k. And its auto is when this card is played, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 2 yellow Sun Goten GT, Trunks GT, and or Gotenks Adolescence cards among them to your hand, shuffle your deck, then choose 1 card in your hand and discard it if you added 2 cards.
So you could just add 1 to not discard anything, or add 2 and discard 1.
Or you could add 2 and then discard 1 that searches out another card.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So that pan has a lot of utility.
Yeah.
So next card is another pan. It's just a 1-drop vanilla 10k. Right. Okay. On to our next card then. Oh, Joni, you got another wordy one.
I know.
Have fun.
I will try. So we've got Vegeta Prideful Transformation. It's a 3 costs with 14 power because awkward numbers.
Yay!
It's SR. I don't feel excited about saying something as an SR in this set because there's so many.
What was it? I said there was 23, 24?
Yeah, you were saying to me like there's about 23 SRs in this set. Like, I feel more excited when I'm like, it's common. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, it's got blocker and counterplay. You can't activate the counterplay skill of the cards for the turn. The battle card being played is played in rest mode, and you play this card. So a crusher ball that comes onto the board, basically. And then if you have a yellow Unison card with 2 or more markers in play, you can activate the counter skill without paying the energy cost.
So you get a 14 blocker that's a crusher ball on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, the fact that it's permanent just makes it, like, crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so our next one is Vegeta Earthbound Pride. So, it's 2 cost 15, super combo, lies 4 or less, draw a card. The leader's yellow. It's basically just another of those super combos. It's just to basically keep them in circulation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for, and it's also for people who are kind of like starting in the set. They can have a basic super combo.
Yeah, so it's to keep those kind of super combos in circulation for new players and for older players if they weren't able to get a play set and so on and so forth. And
yeah, for older players, it's just like, here's a super combo for you.
yeah, with another option and so on and so forth.
Yeah, if you're not fussed, here you go. Like, here's your super combo if you don't care who the character is or you don't want a specific effect.
Yeah.
So, which is fair enough.
Yeah, I like how they do things like that because it keeps it good for new players.
Yeah, Bushi. Could learn a thing.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry, how much is it for on the Link Joker PGs?
I don't know, the first print of it's like 30 odd quid and then the reprint of it's like 60 odd or something stupid. But that's because it's like, it's got like whatever, it's like 1 in every 4 or 5 boxes or something crazy, wasn't it? Or something stupid. I don't know. It was a very difficult reprint to get.
Yeah, they could just reprint them. Everyone would be happy. So, anyway, back to this game. We have Gogeta the Impregnable.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. He's a dude, he can't be pregnant. This isn't Junior. That really got you, didn't it? Anyway, so it's a 1.5k. Its auto is when this is played, look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 2, or 1 yellow Saiyan card with an edge cost of 3 or less among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. I'm trying not to laugh because I know I've broken.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's your 1-drop searcher, but I'm sorry, that name, they really need to rethink that.
Well, impregnable doesn't mean...
No, I know, but, like...
What they need to think about is my childish mind, apparently.
No, it's like... Yeah, I know the... Like, well, it's all the other meanings for it, but it's still, like...
It's funny.
I'm just being a child.
Don't worry so much.
I know I shouldn't be laughing, but I don't know. It just tickled me when you said it. Alright, so we got Trunks Flash of Brilliance. So, free cost 15, so there you go, there's your searcher. Well, your search target. Activate main. If you lead a card as a yellow Tangs Adolescence card, and you choose one yellow card in your hand and discard it, add this card from your drop area to your hand, and you can't activate the Activate Main skill on copies of this card for the turn.
Yeah, so it's just like the, cause I think, is it the same name? Yeah, Goten Flash of Brilliance.
Yeah.
So the same card.
Yeah, so it's the same principle.
Yeah. Right. Speaking of, we've got Trunks the Eager. So, 2 costs 15k, and its active main is if your leader is yellow Gotenks Adolescent, and you discard a card from your hand, add up to 1 yellow Goten GT with 15 power, and then it costs 3 from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck.
So it's the same as the other one.
Yeah, just searching.
Yeah. Oh, we're on to another SR. Alright, so we got Gotenks Going All Out. So it costs 7, and 4 of it being yellow. 25k power. Double strike, dual attack. That's evil. Having double strike and dual attack, 25k.
Yeah, just a bit.
But it has Union Fusion for free. So that's very good. You draw 2 cards. And then you use a Goten and GT Trunks. That's the same as the other... Oh, no, the Gogeta BR, isn't it? Where you get to draw 2 cards as well. And then do the fusion.
Yeah, but I think you have to show the cards to do the fusion for that, don't you?
Yes.
Because I think that was something they said you had to do, because players could just be like, oh, I don't have to target, so I guess I've drawn already.
Yeah.
So...
Wouldn't that be the same for this then?
Yeah. It will be the same, because like, if you just have to show that you can do the fusion.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, otherwise you could just fake out and try and draw the pieces, but not, and then you've just added 2 cards. Like, granted, you still pay the energy cost, but you're also drawing cards.
Yeah. Still, it's very good. Because it replaces the 2 cards that you just pitched.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's got auto, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and negate its skills for a turn, then KO it.
Ooh.
So you can just target anything, ignoring, just target anything and kill it, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was like trying to specify the ignoring barrier. It's just target anything and kill it.
Yeah, it's pick a card you don't like and get rid of it.
Yeah. See, this is what I was telling you about the deck. Like, this is why I was saying that the deck has a lot of utility and does seem to be very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on to the next card then. It does, like, the deck does have big potential. I hope to see it played.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see it if it went into a tournament.
Yeah. No, I don't. I would rather focus on my other decks. From this would be a side deck if I could do it.
Yeah. Very much so.
Oh, to the next one then?
Yep. So we got Gotenks Overwhelming Might. It's a 4-drop with 20k power. It has critical, Union Fusion by paying 2 yellow and using a yellow Goten GT and Trunks GT. Its auto is when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills for the turn, and draw a card. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then active main, place this at the bottom of its owner's deck, add up to 1 yellow Goten GT and up to 1 yellow Trunks GT from your drop area to your hand. Ooh, that is nice.
Very good. Again, this is why I said the deck does seem very good.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the next page. So we got Gotenks, the Power of Fusion. So it's a 4 cost with 20k power. Cost, well, specify 1 yellow, but doesn't really need to say that really. Double Strike Union Fusion, 2 yellow with Goten GT and Trunks GT. Auto, when this card is played, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO it, and draw a card. Ugh. Activate main. Place this card at the bottom of its owner's deck. Add up to 1 yellow Sun Goten GT and 1 Trunks GT from your drop area to your hand. Cool, so you swing with it, sack it off, get the cards back that you used to make it, and potentially kill something to draw a card.
Yeah.
So
those two are really good.
Yeah, the deck has so much potential. So, on to our next card then.
Yep. So we've got Ballmer, Devoted Supporter. It's a 1-drop 1k power, and it has counterplay. If your leader is mono yellow and you have a yellow Unison card in play, if the battle card being played has an end cost of 2 or less, it has its skills negated for the turn before being played, then play this card.
I like that. I do like that. That's quite a nice counterplay card.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 2 or less. It's not. Well, I say that it's going to hit quite a few things, but not as many as you'd think. Because, like, usually you want to hit things at 3 or more.
Yeah.
There isn't really many cards that are 2 or less that you kind of want to hit. 'Cause it depends.
It's very dependent on your matchup because, like 2 decks that come to mind for me is like either the green Broly BR. If you hit the 1-drop, that really affects it. It like stops it for a turn.
Yeah.
And red yellow baby, you could hit Dr. Mew, for example, and just be like, yeah, no, you're not going to get your like graceful charity combo.
True, yeah. Also, I realised this could hurt the Cinch Enron deck as well.
Yeah.
Because they got their Dragon Balls that come out into play.
Yeah, and those are like 1 cost, aren't they?
Yeah.
So again, just good potential.
Yeah. It depends what's heavily being used and your matchup, like you said.
Yeah. It's very much more a side deck card than a main deck.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, on to the next one. Wait, is it me, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Giru, the Dragon Ball Discoverer. 1 cost 5k. And it's got an auto of when this card is played, you look at 5 cards on top of your deck, add up to 1 yellow Unison card with a specified cost of 4, or 1 yellow battle card with an entry cost of 1, and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So yellow has another Unison searcher, but a more specified search.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more for the Shenron deck. The Cinch Enron.
Yes, because you want to get that 4 cost one.
And if not, you can just get one of your Dragon Balls.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
On to our next card then.
Yep. Oh my god. What? So yeah, we got Cinch Enron Destruction Incarnate. So it's a 9-drop with 30k power. I thought this was an SR, but it's not, it's just a rare. So it's got Blocker and Revenge. Key. It's got EX Evolve for 1 yellow on top of a Cinch Enron of an energy cost 4. Its first auto is when your opponent plays a battle card, you may choose that battle card, ignoring barrier, and negate its skills for the turn. You. The fact it's not once per turn as well. You can just
Yeah.
no skills.
I can
skills.
I can see it getting errata to once per turn.
Yeah, I think it will after it gets some like tournament play, I think.
Because it's just like, I pay one, bring this out, okay, anything you play now is going to have its skills negated for a turn. Which is very big, because it doesn't specify a cost of card, it's just everything.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So it definitely should be once per turn, because otherwise that's, a bit too overwhelming.
Yeah. And its second auto is when this card is removed from a battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, draw 2, then play up to 1 negative energy, 1-star ball from your drop area.
Cool. And drawing 2 cards is always nice.
Yeah.
Although KO in this thing is not going to be easy. It's not 30k power.
No, it's going to be tough. Especially with Revenge.
Yeah. Alright. So now we got Cinch Enron Shadow Dragon Leader.
Matt,
What?
Matt, I'm going to have to pop off quickly.
Oh, okay. So, shall I just keep going then?
Yeah, you can do. I don't know how long I'm going to be.
You don't know how long you're going to be. Right, okay. Well, yeah, screw it. I'll just keep going then.
Okay.
Right.
Have fun, guys.
So, apologies on that one.
Yeah, sorry. Let me release.
Okay, so we got Cinch Enron Shadow Dragon Leader. It's a 4-cost, 19k power, blocker, auto. When this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, you can draw 1 card, then play up to 1 negative energy 1-star balls from your drop area. I just really weirdly did myself there with the wording. And its other auto is when this card is played, you choose up to one of your opponent's choose one of your opponent's leader cards in rest mode, or battle cards range you cost a 4 or less in rest mode, and it can't attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So they can still untap it, it just means it can't attack. That's, alright. Very, very good. So our next one now is Haze Shenron, Venomous Mist. 4-cost, 2 of it being yellow, 20k power. Double Strike, EX Evolve onto a Haze Shenron with an energy cost of 3. Auto, when a card evolves into this card, switch this card to active mode, and you can't play copies of this card for the turn. So you can swing with the Haze Shenron beforehand, evolve into this, and then it's in active mode to swing with this one. Which is always good to have 2 attackers off 1 card. Basically just dual attack. Its other auto, if your leader card is a Shadow Dragon, and you choose 1 Shadow Dragon card in your hand and discard it, when this card attacks or is used in a combo, choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, which costs greater than the current energy, and KO it. That's fantastic, because discarding a card doesn't, depending on what you discard doesn't really matter, because as we've seen, there's other effects, you can get them back. So you want to discard the 1-star ball, from what I've seen, and then you just get it back with this. You got your target, basically, if you want to do that. Okay. And then we got our next card is Hey Shenron, the Poison Mancer. Yeah. So 3-cost, 2 of it being yellow, 15k power, critical, auto. When this card is played, add up to 1 Shadow Dragon card with energy cost of 4 or less from your drop area to your hand. So yeah, there you go. More like discard, add back. Very good. Okay, so you could end up discarding its 4-cost self. Yeah. Okay. Well, I say discard it if it's in the drop. So I like this. This is why I said I was like really happy when I saw this deck. Is it seems very, very good. So we got negative energy 1-star ball. So it's 1 cost with 1 power. Yep. Special trait Shadow Dragon, obviously. So it's permanent. This card can't attack and isn't affected by your opponent's skills. So itself can't attack, but it isn't affected by skills. So your opponent can still swing at it if they can have something in that can attack active mode cards. Activate main, you pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon and you place this card inside its drop area, choose up to 1 Cinch Enron card with energy costs between 2 and 4 in your deck or hand, play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. That's really good. Getting the 4 cost Cinch Enron straight onto the board and then getting its auto when it's played. And then, because it's out by that, you can then pay 1 to evolve onto it. So for very low energy costs, you can do quite a bit. Our next one is negative energy 2-star ball. Again, it costs 1 with 1 power. It has the same permanent as the 1-star ball. But then it has activate main, pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is a Shadow Dragon card, and you place this card in its owner's drop area, choose up to 1 Haze Shenron card with energy cost of 2 or 3 in your deck or hand, play it, and shuffle your deck if you look through it. Which, obviously, we've seen Haze Shenron that costs 3, that one costs 4. We haven't seen one that costs 2, have we? Unless I've completely missed that. If I have, I'm sorry. Or there might be one in a different colour that I've missed. I don't know. My memory's bad. Again, very, very good. Sorry, guys. I need to get a drink. Oh, God. Before I continue. Because Jonah's abandoned me. Okay. So we're on to the extra cards now then. So we got Dark Dragon Slaying Bullet, bleh. Cost 2. Counterplay, if you have a yellow Unison card in play, if the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it has its skills negated for the turn and is played in rest mode. So it's crushable and has no skills. Awesome. So then it opens it up for your other skills. It's fantastic. That is really good. Permanent, if all of your energy is mono yellow, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost by choosing 2 other cards in your hand and discarding them. I wish this was more for its permanent if it was a Unison, not Union, Blair, Unison style one instead of discarding 2 cards. But as we've seen for the Cinch Enron stuff, discarding 2 cards isn't bad because you can get them back. Our next card is Burning Kamehameha. Cost 2. It has permanent. If your leader card is yellow, and you have a yellow Unison card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1, so it can be a 1 cost instead of 2. Activate main. If your opponent has 4 or more cards in rest mode, choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. The fact that it doesn't ignore barrier is fine. Because if it's costing 1 and KO something, that's fine. It doesn't have a cost of something it can kill, but it does have the requirement of 4 or more cards in rest mode. So there's your restriction type thing. You've got to wait until that point. And it's not an activate battle, which is would be quite dumb if it was an activate battle and activate main, or just an activate battle. On to our next one is an SR. This artwork looks really nice. I think that's it is Diffusion Reborn movie, isn't it? Because that's obviously where that Gogeta comes in. So SR cost 1, released from Evil. Counterattack, if your leader card is mono yellow, you choose the attacking card ignoring barrier, negate its skills for the turn, and it can't be switched to active mode until the start of your next turn. That's crazy. It's like, oh, you're coming at me with that triple striker? No. And it's got a permanent. If you have a yellow Unison card in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Again, this, I feel like it's going to be a very sought after yellow card. Obviously. It's not going to be cheap as well, though, I feel. Alright, on to our next extra card. Oh, this is our last card now, guys. So we got 2-star ball, Parasitic Darkness. It costs nothing. Permanent, it gains Dark Dragon Ball in all areas. So far, we haven't seen anything in the set that's relevant to it being a Dark Dragon Ball in all areas, because we've seen a green one. I can't remember what Star Ball that one was. That has the same thing, but because we haven't seen anything that takes advantage of it being Dark Dragon Ball yet, I don't know. We'll wait and see what comes up. It's got 2 effects of activate battle, choose one of your cards and it gains 5k. Okay. Sorry. And it's got activate main, choose one of your cell cards with an energy cost. Energy cost of 7 or 9, and place this card under it. Choose up to one of your green Cell Xeno cards with an energy cost of 9 in your deck or hand. Play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Right. There is no Cell Xeno. Well, green Cell Xeno with an energy cost of 9. I am pretty sure. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure there isn't. I'm just going to quickly look it up. Because there has definitely got to not be one. Green, card type, battle, I don't think that really matters. Where am I looking? Character, rarity, doesn't matter. Green, I want cost, energy, there we go. 9 cost. Yes, 9 cost. Okay. Search. Oh. I didn't want to specify a series. What? Search. Oh, it's not going to search. Oh, it is searching. It just took its time. Yeah. Yeah, there is no cell. Yeah. So definitely right, yeah. I'm not just being crazy. So yeah, there isn't a Cell Xeno target. So yeah, there you go, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. Apologies for Jonah leaving. No idea why he left. Something going on, I don't know. But yeah, leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. I think I've just said that anyway. Again, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. So, bye bye.